This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Hawk 70, Buffalo 18.
Hurts throwing right away. He'll buy some time right. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And right away, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken from about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And some room to roam now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. In motion left is Watkins.
57, Mike, 57. Hey, let's get in them holes. Check nickel.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw on 2nd and 10. Minshew. This is caught. It's Brown. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. And the slot man goes in motion left. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And now off to the races down the right side. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense dumped. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on to help him out.
He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
They try to set up the bubble screen here. It's complete. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. George Pickens, 61 yards. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Gotta be lying. Get the mirrors back and go full strength. Mark 55.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Let's go now.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A shotgun snap for Smith. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Geno. Cameron Hayward. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. But just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They run again with Harris. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Cut. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Come off the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, this is Harris. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Now he'll escape to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Check.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
I'm going to run you over.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Warren, and the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Trap 60.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gino now to throw. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Marquise Goodwin. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's get set lunch. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, here's Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
I know he ain't got it. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. You got 3 down, 3 down. Mustang 19. 57. Mike, 57.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
57's the
Pickett. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As they begin their 2nd half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game. But and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Marquise Goodwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
On 2nd and 9, Pickett. Over the middle, complete. That's Warren. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 57. Mike, 57. You.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 3rd down, Warren. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
That is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Whip. Watch the whip. Check it back.
Harris running straight ahead. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Coming to you. 60 Bison.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And a short gain down to about the 33. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They run for it with... And he's got some space here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
Crunch.
They'll try the left side. It's Warren. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 6. All day, punt. Safe.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. And that's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Now Pickett on 4th down. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You're talking about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Smith. Forced out to his left. It's caught. Lockett. And some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Smith now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. The Smith's throw into the hands of Fant. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
All day, baby, all day.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
And Walker once more.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Got it. Ready?
Silver. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. It's our time.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Come on. Set. 1918.
So we got man. Check 37.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. Flush to his right. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
75 yards.
They just take the knee there.
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. But how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Back.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Returnable here from the 38. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the 35 on 2nd down, Prescott eluding the pressure right. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
We're going to 54 wide.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Watch the safety creep.
Here's Pollard again. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Hey, kill.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
Hey, kill. 47.
57.
We're going to 54 wide.
4th down, Prescott. Being chased out left. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Right there. 56. Y'all not ready. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Kill.
Yo.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard 29 yards. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards, but he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Smith on first down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Smith. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 37 yards. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
All day, 53.
57. Mike, 57. Check the tight end. Check the tight end.
Gun.
57 is a Mike. 57 is a Mike. Now watch run.
Prescott to throw on fourth. Escaping the pressure right. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1.
Okay, ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's checking.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That's trash.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the illegal forward pass also cost them a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
57's Mike. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
54, going to 54, wide in.
Kill. 25.
Going to 54, wide in.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 47. 46.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Here we go, 46.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Kill.
And that flag accepted.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Switch it, hey. Hey, kill. Under.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
57's the Mike.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Looking deep for Hilton. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And Hilton, the man in motion.
47. Hey, kill. 47.
Push him back. 57.
On 2nd and 15 now. Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
Here we go, 46.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Rolling to his right. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he's brought down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go.
56. Record. 56 the mic.
And they take a knee. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, D. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Watch switch.
Kill.
Here we go, going to 53.
Kill. Turn.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide 80. Here we go, going to 54. Wide 80.
Rush in.
SOS.
26.
SOS.
Hey, alert 3.
26.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field, and how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and then connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Here's Smith. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Now Smith on third and goal. Flushed out right. He's got it. Touchdown.
Ken Walker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. Gino's going to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
That's Gallup on the slant.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I got him.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give here to Pollard. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
You go tight. You got tight.
Kill.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Steps away. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have retaken a third-quarter lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
And he will slide down with a good gain. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Smith. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. Flush, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Brown, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down.
He's got a man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 75 yards. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means...
And oh, it's blocked. And the Cowboys pick it up. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 40, 30, the 20, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection and led to the block.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
First down, Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, kill.
On second down, it's Pollard. Shifts by him. 73 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
Kill. 47.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Kill.
Let's go. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Prescott. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. but there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
From the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
47.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Stop your whining.
A first down throw for Prescott. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Here we go, 46, 46.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check.
Here we go, 26.
Prescott to throw it. Looking deep for Hilton.
And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's third down.
Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far. But
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Check, 47.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Here's Prescott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Prescott on first down.
That is caught by Lamb.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, switch gears. Bang, 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 bang.
Go to 54, go to 54. Why ain't?
They'll send Brown in motion right.
Go to 53.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check four.
They go back to Pollard on second down.
And so there he goes, right side. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Coming for you.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead.
The offense just scored and took the lead with 2 minutes to go in the game. Now it's up to the defense to make it stand up.
Now receiver in motion left. Here's Prescott. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. 20. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. On the ground with a tight end. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Will Dissly, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks are back within a couple of the lead.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt.
We own them. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I got you.
Now Smith.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Room here. There he goes left side. He's at the 40. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the